Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Sirianatarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, my lovely Scorpios, let's get started. Okay, so your person is showing up as the Hermit card, possibly a Virgo. All right, they're also presenting as the Ace of Swords, so it could be someone brand new. All right, they're viewing you as a perfect match. All right, beautiful. And the connection, we see the Emperor energy. Ooh, Aries energy. So this may level up by Aries season. Okay, so you may be, maybe you already know who this person is, or maybe they're coming into your life shortly, or maybe they've even entered your life here around, the end of August, September for some of you, but definitely by March, April, this is going to be a committed connection, if not sooner. And we see the World card. Some of you may be at a distance from one another. This person could also have strong fixed energy in their chart. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. They could be also very different from you, come from a very different background is what I'm getting, Scorpio. And for some of you, they may be at a distance. So, in a different city, state, or country here. All right, the Hermit card tells me this person is practical, they're pragmatic, they're wise, they're very detail-oriented. All right, we see the Lovers, Gemini energy. For some of you, this person, there could be some sort of third party around them. So, maybe they have options, maybe they're getting out of another connection is what I'm seeing here with that Gemini energy. And we see the Strength card, Leo energy. So this is somebody who's very passionate. They're very playful. They get a lot of attention. So again, they most likely have a lot of people, that are after them or want to get with them. They could be a Virgo Leo cusp. Okay, and we see the Eight of Swords. So some of my Scorpios, you might, this energy might make you a little bit nervous when you meet them. Wondering if there's somebody who's committed or somebody who can be counted on, somebody who's loyal, but I do think they are with that Strength card coming out in reverse. Some of you, if you're at a distance, you're wondering, okay, what is this person doing? Like when we're not together or we're not talking. All right, they could be Cancer or Cancer Leo cusp, Gemini energy or Gemini Cancer cusp, or they definitely have that strong Gemini in their chart. But Spirit's confirming you don't need to worry here, Scorpio. This person is deeply committed and they can be counted on to have your back. Now, they may want a large family or they may come from a large family. The Ace of Swords tells me this person might like to read or study, like watch documentaries, like they're always kind of learning, growing. This is somebody who's honest. I'm also getting they are faithful. Like when they're in a committed connection, they're very intelligent. I feel they have a sharp tongue, witty, intelligent. They love nature. Beautiful. They may be Latin or of Latin descent. And we also see African. Okay, so again, now these are really specific messages, but they're going to be confirmation for some of you. They won't resonate with all of you. Some of you, this person could be like of Afro-Caribbean heritage. But again, there could be some sort of Latin or some sort of African connection that you find out about them, about this connection. They only have eyes for you, Scorpio. So any of my Scorpios who are a little bit worried here about whether or not, this person is loyal, they certainly are. Like when they're in a committed relationship, they're definitely loyal. All right, what else do we need to know about this person? Okay, in and out. So this connection may be a little bit off and on or back and forth until it levels up is what I'm getting. We see both acting like brats. Now, this is not one of my favorite cards in this deck, but I'm seeing here that you and this person may mirror each other in a lot of ways. And I'm also getting that they're definitely a sucker for you. and we get boiling point. Ooh, so I get a real strong, I'm doing this reading on Halloween, the day before that you're seeing it. So with this boiling point, some of you, you are already talking to this person. All right. I also feel like there's a little bit of magic here around this person. They might be into, like doing rituals and things like that. Some of you too, they might drink mate. So they might have a mate gourd and a like a metal straw. So that would indicate like some sort of Argentinian or Uruguayan connection. I'm also seeing too, this person might use like a coffee press, or they might make coffee on the stove is what I'm seeing with this card. Okay. And let's see what else my Scorpios need to know here about this person or this connection. All right, they may have an imperfection in their speech. So I am getting this person might have a heavy accent. Of course, it could be a stutter, or it could be a lisp or something like that. But I actually feel like maybe because they're bilingual or they have a strong accent is what I'm hearing. They have a noticeable facial feature. Okay, some of you, they have facial hair. But this could be like, a mole or freckles or like a scar or something. They're physically active. So this person definitely likes to work out, move around. They're not a couch potato. And they make something valuable with their hands here, Scorpio. Okay, so again, maybe they have a business that they built from the ground up. For others of you, they're good at fixing things, or they're good at doing like hair and makeup, or they're good at, cooking. They just showed me somebody who plays the piano or the keyboard. All right, they're viewing you as a perfect match here, Scorpio, with the Six of Pentacles. The Justice card in reverse, though, they might feel like you're a little bit aloof. Again, maybe there's a bit of an in and out here with this connection because there's distance, or like until it really levels up. This person might feel like you don't want to get like deeply involved with them, because I can sense that there's a little bit of hesitation here. Maybe because of that distance, or because they get a lot of attention, or you're not sure that you can trust this person. Okay, and we see the Emperor energy in reverse. Yeah, some of you, this person knows that you've had like a really difficult breakup or divorce here. Okay, so they would know quite a bit about you. They may feel like you have a little bit of a temper, or they may also feel, Scorpio, that you don't want to be in a higher level of commitment with this person. But with the Six of Wands coming through here, I'm definitely seeing victory. Okay, victory and success. All right, what else do they really admire about my Scorpios? Okay, so they see you as being compassionate, and they see you as like wanting to help other people that have been through, some of the things that you've been through. There's also a sense of camaraderie, so that both acting like brats card could also indicate that you both have had like a difficult past. Okay, or like you both were in the system, or maybe you both came from like broken homes, or or something like that. It feels like there's some sort of childhood similarities. Maybe you both were kind of loners and like to read rather than, like play sports or something like that. Doesn't have to be the case. Or maybe you both really enjoyed sports as a kid. And they see you as the slave archetype. So surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Yeah, so they see that you're definitely spiritually minded. And you have trust and faith in the universe, in the divine here. Okay. What else do we need to know about this connection? So we see the Emperor. We get this really strong Aries energy. Again, they could have Aries in their chart, or, this could really level up by Aries season. Maybe you're just getting to know each other. Yeah, see, I am getting a message with this here and now that this person's already around you. Your true love is already a part of your life. If you don't know who they are yet, Scorpio, it's like telling me that, it's already been woven into your, into your existence here. And everything happens for a reason. So there aren't going to be any coincidences here in how you meet. And we see rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So again, this person may be rejecting someone here in order to be with you. Or again, if there has been like a stop and start, or there is a stop and start or an in and out quality to this connection, Scorpio, it feels like, there's a reason for that, right? There's a reason for that. All right, and anything else my Scorpios need to know? Twin flame union, so heart, body, mind, and soul, so a really strong connection. It's going to be a very passionate connection with this burning desire. But yeah, see, there's this energy of time apart, a time of separation. Again, that could be physical separation here, Scorpio. It could be, again, maybe breakup, that off and on energy that I'm really picking up on. All right, let's see. Anything else we need to know here about how my Scorpios might meet this person? How might my Scorpios meet this person? We see the Devil card. You know, some of you might be meeting this person like, you know, at a fancy dress party, at a masquerade, at a costume party. Some of you might meet this person in like some sort of self-help group. I'm also getting some of you might meet this person, you know, out, like, you know, at a big party or like clubbing or like at bars or like having like a really fun night out. Others of you may meet this person somehow through work. There could be some sort of work connection. Yeah, and it is going to be quite sweet, the Page of Cups. So I do think that, you know, they're going to probably come and approach you, Scorpio, is what I'm getting. All right, let's see if we get any important dates or times for this connection. So this month, so November. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we see within the next 6 months. All right, my lovely Scorpios, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.